It's recording. Talk about your tree.
You can't leave me again.
Yeah, you got to do a solo video.
No! Not this again. Not what you did the same time when we repotted this and you made me scrape off all the soil myself.
Good day. Aussie bonsai blokes here. How you going? Say hello.
Hi.
Alright, today we're working on Seth's pomegranate tree. We're going to give it a bit of a trim up. Got to get rid of some weeds here. And then we're going to just cut everything back pretty hard to a nice structure.
You can't cut it all the way back.
His tree's pretty good, isn't it, Seth?
Yeah.
It's got some really good movement. And
Needs a trim.
nice old bark on it, and we just want to clean it up and bring out some of the character in the tree and the trunk. So let's just keep cleaning up this bottom a bit.
Why don't you get your little root digger thing? Wait, do I pull this stuff off?
No, leave it on.
Why?
Leave it on, I'll spray it. Okay. So, there we go, we're cleaned up. Now, where's the front, Seth?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It's your tree, mate.
No, this side I think.
I think you're right. Somewhere there.
Yeah, it is this tree. Because I'm pretty sure you marked that. So that way when that was the front.
Right. Now, something else, Seth, you want to say?
What? What?
Seth's got some new tyres on today. You want to show them your new tyres?
What? What?
On your feet.
They're shoes.
Yeah, I'll show you.
That doesn't matter.
Bring your foot up.
Why do shoes matter?
Bring them up.
Fine.
Look at that bloody beauty, mate. Hey, got your new ride? Right, let's start trimming. Okay, so,
How far do we even trim it back?
well, I would get...
I don't want to trim it back to the base.
Well, as you, I'll use the little snips.
What are these?
And this tree still needs a bit of structure.
Why are you using the big ones?
So let's just...
No, you're not cutting off the big branches.
No, I'm not cutting big branches.
You are, that's why you have the big things.
No, I can cut little branches with
No,
this.
do it with this.
No, wire cutters.
Oh well.
So,
But then why do we have
we're
wire
still going to trim this tree to a bit of shape, and where there's branches in the middle of crutches, we're going to get rid of them, and the taller, bigger trunks, we're going to try and keep some decent sized branches coming off them. And down the bottom, if there's no branches, no thick branches, we might let a little one grow out. So this tree is going to need a little bit of work, a bit of detailed work. So I guess, Seth, if you want, you can trim across the whole top of the tree there somewhere.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Wait, why? The
Well,
whole top?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, about that level.
Even the big branches?
Yeah. And I'll just clean up some of this inside stuff. I want to opt for the stuff that's on the outer side of some of these little branches, and we also want to keep some nice branches that have some good movement, Sethy. We want to keep the ones with good movement.
Wait, do I even chop the one with the fruit?
So on an inside of a bend, you
I
can
chop
cut
this.
them off. Cut off, you want to? Yeah, go for it. Inside of bends, Seth. So if we've got a bend like that in the main trunk, we want to keep ones on the outside. Inside ones we can take off as well.
Okay. What, so like this, if there's a branch there, then we leave that, cut that one, if there's one there?
Yeah. But see this one here, beautiful branching there, good movement, and then this one here is still not bad, but problem is I feel like this one here is growing back in towards that, so
Yeah, it is.
chop that one off. Ooh, sad to do big cuts like that, but
Remember that
For the
funny time
future.
when I chopped off your 9-year-old branch?
Yeah, I know. But for the future of the tree,
That's
see this
funny.
one here is on the inside of a curve.
Yeah.
Curve.
Chop him off.
Good go.
And that little guy is on the inside.
And then see in here, all these inside branches, you can chop them off. But chop them off flush. That's why I say them snips are useless. Absolutely useless for bonsai.
Give me them. Well, my other snips are partly broken.
Chop them right off. Close. No, don't leave a stub because then it just reshoots.
Well, I can't see in there because your light. Your lights are evil. They blind me.
Then we just cut them out there.
How about these ones? This one. That's in the middle.
Yep.
Chop that.
Chop that. Shorten these branches out here. Always leave this side of the tree facing towards the camera so you can see where you're cutting. I'll bring a...
How about this?
No, that one's a good branch. I'll bring them in closer so they can really see what's going on.
Even this one's partly on top and then it's out the front too.
Me and Seth are loaded up with our mics here. Rode Go 2 or something or other. And see how they go. So he's got his own mic, I've got my own mic. Yep, but you want to cut it in nice and close.
Like in here?
No, out one.
Oh. There?
Yep. Because you want to leave... There's no point cutting it right back to there because then all the growth from this year is gone. If you cut it back to 1, like that, like you did,
about these?
then you get to keep at least something this year.
Chop this?
Yep. If you don't, if you cut it right back, everything this year was apart from fattening it, was almost wasted. Same thing, one little node is back to here.
Hey, eat it.
No, don't be silly. And this is an inward branching. So I cut that off. I'll trim back that little guy. Clean up that one. Cool little tree, Sethy. Pomegranates make great trees for beginners, for intermediates.
So you're calling me a beginner now?
If you let me finish, I'll say even for experts. They're just a beautiful tree with beautiful branching.
How about with this guy?
Fruit as well.
What do we do with this?
And they're just a cool tree. Oh. I think I cut it down a bit lower than you thought.
Why'd you do that?
Just needed to be done.
No, not that low.
Sometimes big cuts need to be done, mate.
Okay, fine. Next time I work on your tree, I'll do a big cut.
Only if it's needed.
Well,
Right.
that wasn't needed, and you did it.
So we'll just keep cutting little branches back so that there's a nice short node, because there's no point, Seth, keeping a really long branch with a straight bit. You've got to cut it back very short to one node. You know what a node is?
Yes.
So that's the distance between one lot of growth and another lot of growth. That's a node.
Yeah, I know what a node is.
Yeah, I know, but someone out there might not know.
Oh, I thought you were trying to tell me.
So I'm explaining it to them too. So the growth between, the distance between one lot of growth and another lot of growth is a node. Some trees have a really short node, and then you can maybe keep 2 to 3. But things like the pomegranate, or at least this one at the moment, seems to have a fairly long node. Not too bad, but so we only keep 1. So where your branch goes out and divides, just keep 1 node on this one and then cut it. And
We're chopping everything back to one node?
I mean pretty much, but it will depend because there'll be a couple of things that you don't need to.
How about this one?
So I'm getting rid of all these little twigs
How about
inside.
this strong branch? This one. So we chop this back to one node? Back to there? Or do we leave them?
He comes from this branch here, a weird branch here.
Do I leave him?
I'm trying to I'm trying to teach you. This branch here, he's a weird branch, and he grows into here, into the other branch. This is a really nice branch here, so we want to keep all that. So this one here, we want to chop it right back to the base.
Like, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so he's a branch we don't want at all, because he's just creating a bit of clutter and confusion in the structure. We're getting there, aren't we?
What do we do after we trim it? It's almost trimmed.
Well, when we finish trimming it, that's it. Video is done. Once you've trimmed the tree, nothing left to do.
Oh, couldn't we at least put moss on it? I've got some moss out there.
Well, you got moss on here. I was just going to spray it with weed killer, and
Again, then have all of this.
then the moss will come back after.
Okay.
Right. Shorten, shorten, shorten,
Okay.
shorten. And always keeping an eye for your good branch structure.
Was he a good branch?
Is he growing out into his own little spot?
He's already chopped.
A good way to tell is if a branch is growing out into its own area,
It was this one.
it's fine. If it's growing into other branches, it's probably not fine.
Okay, so that one more.
So here's one that's not fine. See this growing into the middle of everything?
Yeah.
And he's got to actually come right back to here.
Okay, we'll chop him then. Chop him!
Oh, these scissors didn't like that.
They're not scissors. They're bonsai snip things.
Bonsai scissors.
Now what?
Well, now I just make sure we clean everything. Some of the old dead branches can come off. The old daggly ones hanging
I
down.
want to chop this guy.
No, I like him.
It's my bonsai.
Okay, well, if you don't like him, you can chop him, but
Oh, well, I do like him.
I'm saying that I like him. This little weak thing in the middle here that's grown in between the two trunks, which was right there, that can
Chop
go.
this.
Yep,
guy's
I
in
can
the
go
way.
right back to the start.
Yeah, chop him.
This is why you need these pointy scissors.
Well, the ones you gave me, now whenever I chop something, they bend, and then my finger gets smushed.
Yeah, I think there's a problem with them.
Yeah, they're bent. Because you
I
chop.
think the rivet in the middle is bent,
Oh, yeah.
which
'Cause,
makes
like
them lock
whenever
up.
you snip, then your fingers get jammed in between. I think it's because you cut it too big of a branch. Probably.
So yeah, crutch growth is going. Inside growth that just grows back in on everything else is going. We want to keep the upward growth and the outward growth that grows into new areas
I reckon we're done now.
to create some nice branch structure. It's all about branch structure, Mr. Sethi, and also about seeing the main trunk. So you want good branch structure, but you also want to see the main trunk. And I just want to say something.
What?
I'm jealous of this tree. I wish this tree was in my collection.
What, you wish you didn't give it to me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you didn't give it to me, you were trying to get me to put it in some crusty white pot.
It is a pretty nice tree.
What pot did you try to put in? Some
And we
crusty
had,
white
did we have disease in this when I first gave it to you?
Yeah, pretty sure.
And then we defoliated it. And I reckon I had disease in mine as well. And we
Yeah.
managed to get rid of it all.
And I was in an old crusty black pot, and then you wanted like a plastic one, and then you wanted me to put in this little white one.
Yeah. And we ended up having a pretty disease-free year, didn't we?
Yeah. And I said the black pot would look better, and it does.
Yeah. Black pot's better than that crappy white pot that I chose.
I know. You said
Sometimes dads don't know best, do they?
we need to put WD-40 on it and clean the pot again, though.
Yeah.
It used to be shiny, but now it's not. It's got all this stuff in it.
If we were going to show it, we definitely would.
Yeah, but it was a nice pot. Do you want to clean it again?
Well, I don't have any WD-40.
Why wouldn't water work?
No, the oil. The oil in WD-40 is a great cleaner.
Well then just get, would brake cleaner work?
Except for the fact that it's $22 a can, it would work.
Well then get your brake cleaner.
$22 a can. Okay.
Well, that's what your bonsai money's for.
What is that front? I reckon.
That's the front, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm spinning, I'm just looking. I reckon it's a beautiful tree.
Are you jealous?
I am. And I reckon that's almost the perfect front for it. Beautiful. Absolutely
I can't believe you gave this to me.
No, I regret my decisions now.
Oh, I'm happy with
No,
I was surprised.
really. It's fine. I got lots of trees, it's fine.
Yeah, you're off there.
But it is a beautiful tree, and in time, when you get some of that nice exfoliating bark, and maybe some twisting and some, big roots coming out, it'll really look good when we can expose some roots. Maybe next repot we can expose a few of the roots. And anyway, give them a slow spin, Seth, your tree. And thanks for watching, everybody. This tree has really come along a long way in the last year, and it's looking pretty healthy. A lot of branch structure, a lot of natural looking branch structure. Super good, super healthy tree. Loving it. Possibly chop this one here off here.
No!
No,
Why?
I think
We have
it's
to
too long
decide
straight.
first. I'll probably chop in there.
No, because you got a long, see that? From there all the way to there is one straight line. No. Oh, you're chopping too far. I was going to go one more node down.
Well, you said it was too long and straight. It's still long and straight there. Happy?
Patience, my son.
What should we do with this little thing?
You can get rid of him because...
Yeah, he does look ugly.
You chopped the wrong one.
That's what the one I said, and he said yeah.
Don't be so hasty to chop.
I said, should I chop this one off? And then he said yeah.
Oh my God, that's it. We're signing out. Catch you later.
Oh.
Love your new shoes,
Ready?
bud.
I'll chop this one off.
Love your new shoes. Give it a spin while I'm looking at the camera. Yeah. There you are. Now go back other way a bit. Yep, whoop. Bit more around other way.
Is that?
More towards front. Maybe there. Could even be a good front too.
You can't change. Don't change the front. That's the front.
Can.
Don't change it to there. That is
Either
good.
way. Either way.
That is good, but you gotta. No, you gotta leave it there. That's the front.
Okay. Anyway, he's looking great anyway. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. The both of us clowns work on a tree. Say catch you later.
Bye.